Alrighty, fellow deathbats and lady deathbats. Welcome into Sinister Jace Kingdom. In this video, I want to go ahead and talk about a game I've been playing recently. That I've uploaded a few shorts on the channel so far, and just a video all around. So I want to talk about the Pokemon Pinball game I've been playing. So let's hop over to the other screen. It's been a while since I did a retro review, so I just wanted to just talk about it a little bit and what I think about it and what I'm gonna rate it. So. All right. So now that we're over on this screen, I just want to keep this up because I want to remind you guys what the game was. Um, all in all, the game is great. It's a lot of fun. If you enjoy pinball machines that are in video game form, you would really like that one. I also like the way it's played. There's two separate pinballs machines, which I know you saw in the last video that I uploaded. Catching the Pokemon is a little bit difficult unless you figure out what it is you got to do. Um, but on the red machine, there's the one whale type Pokemon that you launch the ball into its mouth, it'll grab it and spit it back out, and it'll give you a image of a Ketchum, um which is like two Pikachus or whatever. It's a fast flash, and then you'll get a screen in the middle, like the original Pokemon Pinball. If you played the original Pokemon Pinball, you know how it works. There's a screen in the center, and then you hit the like Pokemon up above multiple times, and it'll unlock that screen, and then the ball will drop, and the Pokemon will be walking or like sitting in the middle. All you gotta do is hit them like 3 times, and you catch them. The other way to do it on the red machine is by hitting the Quilava, I think he is. You hit him like 3 times. He goes into the cave, he drags the ball in, and an egg above him hatches. And that's on the right upper left hand of the pinball machine on the red one, or the ruby one, I want to say. So that's another way of catching them. One example was what I showed you in the short, I mean the video. Actually, was the short. Um, so in the blue one, it's pretty simple. There's a certain target you aim for, and then you launch the ball up there, and it'll go ahead, and the Pokemon will eat it, and then spit it back out, and then you'll be ready to, do that little. You hit that thing with the screen I was explaining to you, where if you hit certain Pokemon a few times or certain items, the screen will like explode, and then you'll have like Pokemon sitting in the middle. Same exact routine for the Sapphire side of the game. Um, Uh, and then after you catch like 3 of them, you get into the bonus mode, which is you just hitting some random Pokemon, and then you end up like unlocking a bunch of points that way and a bunch of coins. You can you can buy like in a pinball machine. They have certain things where you can like send up when the ball goes into a certain area, you'll unlock a certain item or like certain things. Like in this, you send the ball up into like on the red one, you can do it. You send it up into the Pokemon Center or the store or whatever, and then it'll give you the option to buy something. And sometimes you can buy like a 30-second freeze for your ball, which means you can revive your ball back or ball save, which means you get to reuse your ball over and over again if it falls down. All in all, the game's fun. It is really like a pinball machine. And I do suggest playing this one. It's for fun. You can't no story to it, just good old fashioned fun pinball machine stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, this is a game for you. I do enjoy these kind of games. I also enjoy, Tetris and all that. So these games are up my alley. On top of like I love certain turn-based RPGs. Um, you've seen what I like on here, so um, but all in all, I want to say I'm going to give the game an 8 out of 10 just because um it's fun, but the fun will stop after a while because it's a pinball machine and you play the same thing over and over. It's like sort of like Tetris. You pick it up a little bit, you put it, and then you put it down. That's my only reason I'm giving this an 8. If it wasn't like that, if there was like some story to it, or like you can unlock other pinball machines, I'd be giving it a higher rating. But so far, that's just what I've experienced. Oh, and I forgot to explain how to evolve the Pokemon. So I'm not sure how it works, but you can send the ball into a certain area of the machine, and it'll give you the option to evolve your Pokemon. I think that's how it works. But basically you go around, you're gonna collect XP just randomly sat in a pinball machine. You send the ball and it'll collect it, and after you get three of those, you can evolve the Pokemon and you watch it just like evolve right on the screen in front of you. So like it's pretty cool to watch. Um, you know, all around, like I said, I give this game an 8. It's not bad. It's not, there's nothing like too over the top fancy for it. Like there's no real story to it. That's again why I'm giving it an 8. Um, what else? The music, it just sounds like Pokemon music. It's retro, like familiarity, for very nostalgic, I want to say, but it brings the feeling of it gives us a feeling of Pokemon, original Pokemon, but in a like different format, if you know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, that's about it. I really enjoyed this. I'm still playing it actually once in a while. I'll pick it up on my phone and just like play it while I'm standing somewhere, just like pull it out, like waiting on something, just play it on my phone. And that's what's great about it. As you can see, I actually found another emulator, which let me get back to the big screen. But I found another emulator which I'm looking at right now. I've downloaded one of the games in the emulator, Tetris Worlds, and I'm playing through that a little bit. I'm gonna like talk about that here in the next few days. I'm gonna put up a couple more retro review videos on here because I'm kind of emulating games because of I don't have a console yet. So there's a few games that I'm gonna have coming up to you that I'm gonna talk about here, but that's it. That's how I feel about this game. I'm actually kind of enjoyed. I'm still playing it. Um, yeah, like I said, it's it's good old fashioned Pokemon in a pinball machine. That's it. But that's it from me, guys. If you like this, I have more coming. Just stay tuned for more retro reviews. Take it easy and have a good night, fellow death bats and lady death bats, and God bless.